Hey guys, Ross and what 6 News. Today we're breaking down the brand new recruits in Rainbow Six Siege, and they are called Striker and Sentry. And they're a lot simpler than I thought they were going to be. So they're actually closer to recruits as we know them at the moment in game than full-on operators, but they also are kind of full-on operators. So first of all, you can only have one of these guys per team. So you can no longer have the 5 stacks of recruits. I think this really makes it boring. Like, the recruits were something unique, and now they're just a bit more normal, but also not. So let's jump into their loadout. So Striker is the attacker recruit, and they are a 2-speed operator, and their primary weapons are Maverick's M4 or the M249, along with their secondary weapons, which is the 5.7 USG pistol or Mira and Jackal's ITA-12S shotgun. And then what makes them unique is the ability to take 2 secondary gadgets, and all the gadgets are unlocked. Currently, Recruit is limited to some secondary gadgets, but they can bring 2 of them. So for example, in the game right now, you cannot bring an EMP impact and a hard breach on attack as a recruit. However, with this one, you can. And of course, this recruit can be used in ranked as well. So think of them basically as a one-man army. Maybe you want to burn through some ADSs and some one-mine magnets, bring flashbangs and frag grenades. So there's a lot you can do with these operators. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not bad, these recruits. They're quite powerful, actually, but they're just boring as hell. Like, really boring. I'm extremely disappointed with both recruits here. But anyway, let's move on to the Defender recruit. And the Defender is called Sentry, which is unfortunate because I was just thinking, man, if they had added the Sentry gun from Rainbow Six Extraction into this, I would have been really happy. Even if it did like 10 damage or something, I'd have been super happy. Instead, we've got these. So Sentry again is a 2-speed and is armed with Mozzie's Commando 9, however without the fancy reload animation, so be noted on that. And then the other primary is the M870 shotgun. And for secondaries, you've got the C75 auto alongside the Super Shorty. And then again, the ability to have 2 secondary gadgets with no limitations like you currently have in the live game. So you can have impact grenades and a nitro cell, or maybe the better combo proximity sensor and a nitro cell to set up some really good traps. And both these operators can be customized fully with cosmetics, so headgear, uniform, victory celebration operator card, hard background, and drones for the attacker. So let's jump into my evaluation and conclusion. I think it's boring as hell. Like, I think they've taken away what made the recruit unique, and they've gone ahead and just basically given us a slightly different version of what's actually in the game right now, and that's basically it. And don't get me wrong, I don't think these recruits are actually bad. I think they're actually going to be quite good, especially for like solo play. They're going to be really useful, and just the potential combinations of gadgets is going to be quite powerful. But this is the thing. How do you balance this if it goes wrong? What if the EMP impact and hard breach together is OP? Then you can't really fix them by changing the gadgets themselves because other operators have them. You would have to like say, you know what, this is not going to work. We're not going to allow you to take those combinations. And then we're back to basically the same recruit as before, but you can only have one of them on your team. So yeah, I'm just really disappointed with these recruits. I think they were billed as being full operators. And this, because we're only getting 2 new operators this year. And at the reveal for the roadmap this year, they really build these 2 as being quite interesting and significantly different from what we have already. And I really don't feel like that at all. And it's really unfortunate. And I did want to see 5 stacks of recruit in ranked this season with just some half decent gadget, whether it be lackluster or whatever. I still wanted the meme potential to be there, but still, of course, you would take the full-on operators if you really wanted to, and these guys could be just for a little bit of fun. And I really feel like they've just dropped that down a chunk. Now, not to say you can't have a lot of fun with these guys, because the gadget combinations here are going to be fun, especially I think on attack, and then there's going to be a few nice options on defense as well. But I would say right now, I feel like the Defender recruit is the weaker one by a significant margin, where the attacker one feels a lot stronger. And I don't see much reason to bring the Defender one over other operator choices, whereas the attacker one, I could see myself picking this operator a few times, depending on maps and objectives and setups. But honestly, my opinion here is that this is kind of like the 1.5x Gulp all over again, where they're going to introduce this. I think players will enjoy it, But then I think there's going to be this backtrack in a couple of years' time where they'll decide to do something else with recruits. Because I just don't think this is interesting. Like, if they had, let's say you could 5-stack these operators, but the defender had a sentry gun. Just take the one right from Rainbow Six Extraction and make it do like 10 damage a shot, not particularly strong, easy to take out, but it's something different. And that you can 5-stack without it being OP. And you know what? That gadget would have even worked on attack and been nice flank cover. But yeah, I think this is a very boring remaster, and we've heard a lot about this remaster stuff coming up and talking big about it, and then the first remaster sucks. Because of course this is not a rework, this is a remaster, a whole new brand in there going with, and of course we've got potentially Blackbeard at the end of the year with a remaster, and it makes me very worried about his remaster now. I was quite confident about his remaster before, and now I'm like, oh boy. What are they going to do for Season 4? At least we have a new operator next season, so I'm looking forward to that a lot. But I feel like this is a season that is actually less content than Operation Health, crazily enough. Now, thankfully, they did actually bring some surprises this season. There's going to be the stadium maps are getting a little bit of a rework, and both of them are coming in. So we've got Alpha, which currently is not in the game and not playable, and I haven't played it in years. Good to have it back. And then we've got Stadium Bravo, which is currently in the game, but it now has a little bit of a rework to make it a little bit better. So I'm very happy about that. That's a nice surprise. We didn't expect that at all. But the rest of the content honestly feels like less than Operation Health. And I can't believe I'm saying that. But definitely, this feels like we're not starting a new season. Instead, we're just continuing the previous one. And I'm just now going to sit back and wait for Season 3. So yeah guys, that was pretty much all doom and gloom in this video, going over the new operators. I would love to know what you think. Like I say, I think these guys will be good, especially the attacker, maybe not so quite the defender, but they are actually going to be good operators and decent enough to play. But will you play them? And what's your choice in loadout? What's your choice in secondary gadgets? And how do you expect to play this? I think it'll be good for solo play, and because you can't stack them up as a 5-stack, maybe not so great as a team play. However, like I say, you could bring flashbangs and nades on attack and absolutely burn through ADSs and stuff like that and cause the defense a lot of trouble. And of course, there's going to be no Mythbuster episodes for these guys as well. But anyway guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of the brand new recruits, Sentry and Striker. And I've also included their bios in this video too, because they do have bios just like full operators. Anyway guys, catch you next time.
Shield's ready. I'm reloading.
1 op 4 remaining.